Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to another episode of It's All About the Music. I think we're up to one. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll find out what episode we're up to and put it in the description. Anyway, today's episode is brought to you by Lipton Tea. No, today's episode is brought to you by the Bayhead Fire Company. Imagine that. Alright, let's get serious, shall we? I know I've showed some of these before, but this episode is a spotlight on soul and funk. Yeah, of all years, all genres, some recent, some not so recent, but all awesome. Alright, first up we have Nicole Willis and the Soul Investigators. My cousin Michael made me a mix many years ago and turned me on to the song right here, number 10, the Soul Investigators theme. Very cool soul instrumental. Next up we have the Ohio Players, Gold. These guys were famous in the mostly in the 70s with songs like Fire, Love Roller Coaster, Happy Holidays, and Skin Tight. Alrighty. Next up, the Budos Band. Some cool funk, soul. Next up is the great Stevie Wonder. This is volume 2. I forget where I put volume 1. I'll find it somewhere. Next up is more instrumental soul from the 70s. The Meters. Next up we have when you will go to a wedding and you or a reception, I'm sure the DJ plays some Barry White for the slow dances. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta have some Barry White to put people in the romantic dance, in the slow dancing mood. You know? And yes, who can forget the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin? Yeah. Next up we have the Brothers Johnson. They did I'll Be Good to You, Strawberry Letter 23, and Stomp. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. We also have the Dramatics. They did that song, What You See Is What You Get, In the Rain, and Hey You, Get Off of My Mountain. Just to name a few. Oh yeah. All right, what else do we have? We have the need for a sip of tea. That's what we have. Lipton tea, baby. Lipton tea. All right, next up, we have the funkiest of funk jams, Parliament. Now, if you don't think this is funky, you don't know funky. All right. Next up is a wonderful soul performer of the 70s, Al Green. Next up, we have another wonderful man, a wonderful performer of the 80s, Bill Withers. Oh, why is that? I don't know. Lean on Me. Ain't No Sunshine, he made that song famous. Ain't no sunshine when we go. Next up we have the Bar-Kays. My favorite track of all this is, you guessed it, ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba, bum 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 bum, Soul Finger, now 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 now. Great song, great song. If that doesn't keep get the dance floor moving, I don't know what will. Next up, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Are you guys taking notes? I hope so. Serpentine Fire, Fantasy. Oh man, so many great ones on here. Love's Holiday. All right, next up, the Crown Princess of Soul, the late Sharon King. Or not Sharon King, Sharon Jones, I'm sorry. Sharon Jones. Oh my goodness. So awesome. Sharon Jones and Nat King. Yeah. Next up we have the Black Pumas. Colors, Know You Better, Fire, some great ones on here, you know? Some very awesome. Whoops, here's yeah. All right, next up, this is a compilation I got from What was that? This may have got one, yeah, I got this from Light in the Attic many years ago, but it still is awesome. It's a compilation called Wheaties Groove. It's called Wheaties Groove, Seattle's finest in funk and soul. Next up, we have the best of Ike and Tina Turner. They were a great team, but sadly Ike abused drugs and got very violent with Tina. Yeah, that ended in divorce. I don't even know if it got to divorce. I think she just left him. But they were great, they were a great duo. Next up, the very best of the Delphonics. This one has la 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 la, la 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 means I love you. Okay. Yeah. And Tina blew your mind this time. Yeah. Are you guys playing notes or taking notes and not on my bad singing? Alright, last but not least, guys, the Fifth Dimension. Oh my gosh, the Fifth Dimension, you talk about harmony. Up, up and away. Stone Soul Picnic, California Soul. Just a lot of great stuff. California Soul. Ba, 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 ba. And who can say, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius? Yeah. Alright guys, I wanted to add more to this, like James Brown, but I don't know where I put my James Brown CD. I have 3 of them, and I couldn't find either one. But I'll probably find that when, I'm looking for something else, right? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This is your old pal Trish, saying peace, love, and keep the good tunes spinning. Remember, live with a purpose and walk with a smile. I don't know what I'll name this episode. I may find out the number, or I may just call it It's All About the Music Spotlight on Soul. Yeah. I hope everybody has a great week. Take care. I love and appreciate you all. Take care.